which is great. However, sorry for the one that have to stand in the back, but it's, and we're going to try to do it as quickly as possible. The collaboration that we want to have with all of you. And so we have the pleasure of having Michael Dykes, who is the CEO of IDFA, with us. We have a lot of regional employees, which is the heart of this company. And so, welcome to all of you. It's, your presence makes it very special. A video that we call Repackaging Tomorrow. And this video is about what Elopak is all about, and also...
The idea to replace glass bottles with cartons was first born. Products. In 1957, the change, constantly redefining works. Throughout the decades, Elopak has been rethinking how to leave customers' products. In recent years, they launched Packaging by Nature, aimed at reducing the carbon footprint. They reset the standard for an entire industry across the world, always with sustainability at the core. Today, the world is replacing plastics piece by piece, and Elopak is here to repackage the... No time to sit back. It's time to act proactively, with purpose. It's time to make it real. It's time to create real unity across borders. And to make real impact for the future. It's time to...
So would you please welcome the CEO of Elopak?
Warm welcome to all of you joining us on this day. It is actually side and cut the ribbon that we've been talking about and planning now for quite a while. And here, what we do here and how Little Rock fits perfectly into our global strategy. So first of all, we are actually the world's largest fresh liquid vision, and that is, we say, chosen by people, packed by nature. We strongly believe of what we do, protecting the commodities such so every day we reach millions of people every single day in United States and beyond. It's fantastic. And you saw that in the video. It all started here in the US. We are coming back to the idea of replacing heavy glass bottles with carton packaging. This was, of course, much lighter. It was thought to be a way of placing what is a difficult and expensive way of number of successful attempts were made. Unsuccessful, I have to say, all the way back to 1908 in California. But in 1915, in Ohio, Mr. John Warmer came up with the idea, we make a flat carton that you can form, fill, and seal. The development of filling machines some years after, which then automated the process of bringing the cartons into the dairies. The innovation then finally crossed the Atlantic to Europe, and Elopak as a company, imagine there was a lot of investments which had been made in glass systems, and there was skepticism, why would take place? But since then, PurePak has actually stood the test of time, and it is the preferred consumer fiber package in the world. Today, roughly of the milk and juice in US is in carton, which of course leaves all of us a massive potential, and that's why we have the plant. We're building here our plant in Little Rock because it is part of what we strongly believe in sustainability and in sustainable packaging. We believe in it in the alternative to plastic packaging, similarly to what we saw when the carton pack described the strategy around. And I'm not going to bore you with a very, very long presentation to realize the global growth. And Little Rock, this plant, America, the other one is to strengthen our core, our leadership in the core business. And this is very much around the sustainability that fresh liquid carton packaging. For us, it's all about quality, it's about innovation, and it's... When it comes to US, we aim to leverage that between our suppliers, between, of course, where we jointly work on educating consumers and serving more consumers. To do that, we will need to continue as we have done for a number of years now, I just mentioned. Because our global ambition is fueled by a demand. There is a more sustainable packaging. We see it in Europe, we see it in US, we see it differently at different stages where we look. But this plant, and this is why this is such a moment for more customers, more consumers, sustainable packaging solutions with the latest developments in mind for many, many, many years to come. Thank you very much.
So the leadership at all levels. And one of them is the Governor Sanders. And here at the groundbreaking. And now we're delighted to have a special message from her that she recorded late last week.
Welcome to the grand opening of Elopak's first U.S. production site. I was honored to join Elopak's senior their $95 million investment right here in Arkansas, which brings more than 100 Arkansas beat out several other states for this project, showing that cutting taxes, investing in education, and building up our workforce is the key to bringing new companies to our state. In not only the United States, but in the natural state.
For our next speaker, and basically I just want, you know, we had the choice between many places. We decided Arkansas because you checked all the boxes. And you had great services, you know, and we appreciate that a lot. And you were clearly instrumental in signing the deal with us. And so please welcome.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning, everyone. This incredible milestone with the Elopak leadership team. You know, in economics coming to town, what we like even more is like groundbreaking ceremonies, because then you're actually getting started. Being at a multi-state area, we knew this was a competitive project. We knew that we had to have the right real estate, had to have the customer service, had to work with the city of Little Rock, the Little Rock Regional Chamber with Entergy, had to show that we can do this. At the grand opening, to say, you have been true to your word, to commit to Little Rock, Arkansas, to go through with that from the announcement to the groundbreaking to the grand opening. So it's a real honor to be here. So I just want to expand on that a little bit of why Arkansas. In Arkansas, we're seeing a lot of momentum in economic development. I saw Senator English here, what great support we have from the Arkansas General Assembly, the business climate, the incentives, the tools that we have to go out and compete for businesses, low cost, low taxes. strong workforce, common sense public policy. We've reduced taxes many times over the last several years. We've committed to making this place a great business environment. We don't want companies to worry about, is this a state that's getting ready to increase my taxes? You can be confident in Arkansas that we have reduced taxes, and if anything, this is a state that's going to continue to reduce taxes, to continue to create an environment that you can find success in. And so we've had many great successes over this past legislative session. I would call it the best economic development session in the last couple of decades, just ways to make us a competitive state, for us to continue to grow. In the last 2 quarters of 2024, the last 2 quarters that these stats are out for, Arkansas had the fastest growing GDP in the United States. We're very proud of that. There's a lot of momentum. And so ELOPAC, today is your day. But while I'm up here, I just want to say to the suppliers and the customers in the room that there's a reason that ELOPAC chose Arkansas, and you too can find success in Arkansas. So come see us. Thank you.
As you can see, a dynamic team. Huh? So then the next group is a group that has been also very, very key for us. Not only because they resolved the infrastructure with water, for the one of you that heard about it, it was a fantastic job. It is the city of Little Rock. And the city of Little Rock, actually, I want to say something special. I take the opportunity. You have a special jewel, which is your Chamber of Commerce. And these guys, the Chamber of Commerce, have done an outstanding job from the beginning. You know, be at the beginning of the groundbreaking, be at the job fair, or be it today. They are always there for us. Very creative, resourceful, and very engaged. So Jack Thomas, I don't know where you are, Jack, but great team. So they're very appreciated. So the city of Little Rock has been key throughout. So now we'd like you to welcome the mayor of the town of Little Rock, Frank Scott.
Thank you so much. First and foremost, the moment is not lost on us that a global leader has decided to come to one of the smallest states in these United States. And the reason why, Thomas, as you all have a journey of change, the state capital city of Arkansas also has a parallel journey of change. And there are a lot of unseen leaders and team members that make today happen alongside you. That is Jack Thomas and Jay Cheshire and the entire team at the Little Rock Chamber of Commerce, the great collaborative teamwork between Governor Sanders and our administration and City of Little Rock Board of Directors. The reason why we are now becoming a distribution, logistics, and manufacturing hub is because of the 4 R's of river, rail, road, and runway, and the dynamic team led by Brian Day at the Little Rock Port and the Port Authority Board of Directors. We all are working every day with a lot of grit and grind to make certain we can land a company like you. And so as you're having this repackaging of tomorrow across this world, we're privileged, we're grateful that you've decided to come to Little Rock. So we want to let you know how much we appreciate you. And in that appreciation, we know that it takes a lot of effort from a city. Today we have City of Little Rock directors, Lance Hines and Cappy Peck, if they'll raise their hands. Nothing gets done in the city of Little Rock without our city board of directors and having a co-vision on how we grow our city and seeing this dynamic and historic economic development trajectory. It's because we're all working together, the city and the state, the port, to land companies like you. But you have a great home here. And like you said in the slideshow, welcome back home. In that welcoming back home, we want you to continue to grow here. And to the suppliers, we're asking for your business as well. And as we do that together, we're showing that we're growing together. And we just want to share our appreciation. Thank you.
So the port of Little Rock has been also a very key for us. Thanks a lot, Brian, for taking, at the last moment, the speech. And they have been great. It's a great business environment. They are now dealing with the railroad for us, which is a blessing. Trust me, it's a blessing. And so they've been great also in introducing it to great neighbors. So would you please welcome Brian Day.
Thank you, Paul. My name is Brian Day, and I have the privilege of being the Executive Director of the Little Rock Port Authority. I, too, have some board members in the audience, Tamika Edwards, Keith Harvey, Dexter Doyne. Did I miss anybody? I'm not sure if I did. I have some staff here, too. There's two things I want to accomplish today. One, I want to thank the ELOPAC family, Thomas and your whole team, for choosing Little Rock. I also want to welcome you and congratulate you on this wonderful facility. You know, the Little Rock Port Authority was created 60 years ago to grow jobs for the community. And we do that by creating partnerships with companies like ELOPAC. And we could not do it without you. You are a global leader, and being here in Little Rock is going to make a big difference for us. So thank you for choosing this community, and congratulations on your opening. The other thing I want to do is to assure you that this is just the beginning. We want you to fill that factory floor with more lines and more machines, and we are committed. I stand before you speaking for the mayor, the chamber, my team, my board. We are committed to helping you do that. Use us as a resource. Let us be your partner, because if you're successful, we're successful. So thank you and congratulations on a job well done.
So now for our last speaker, he is an operator. He is a guy that is obsessed with value every day. So we suffer that every day, actually. So he is the president of ELOPAC Region America, Lionel Etetgui.
Bonjour. Being the last speaker is always a true gift, and I have a lot to say. So welcome to ELOPAC. I joined ELOPAC 6 years ago, driven by a strong conviction. America has a tremendous potential. Today, this plant stands not just as a building, but as a bold milestone in our growth journey, powering our ambition to double our revenue in this region. People keep asking us, why Arkansas? Why Little Rock? Simply because it's a strategic sweet spot, perfectly placed for efficient logistics from suppliers to customers. But beyond the map, what truly sealed the deal was the incredible support we received from the region and the city. Now let's be honest. This journey wasn't always smooth sailing. After all, you don't get to say every day that you built a plant on water. But through every challenge, what carried us through was a spirit of collaboration, resilience, and a shared belief that we were building more than a factory. We were building a future. We are deeply grateful to the region and every partner who helped us make this dream reality. To our amazing colleagues at ELOPAC, thank you. No, sincerely, thank you for delivering this project within 12 months, on time, and thanks God, on budget. A special thank to my VP Ops, Reinhard. This man, this man is incredible. He's a machine. And Reinhard, there is no way that you are allowed to retire. So let's make sure of it. And finally, to our customers, your loyalty, your trust are what made that possible. This isn't just a plant. It's a statement, a commitment, a leap into a better, more sustainable future. So please, don't be shy. Just send your orders. Repackaging tomorrow isn't just our ambition. It's our promise. And it starts right here, right now, in Arkansas. So now, let the video speak for itself. Thank you.
So thanks a lot for listening to all of this. This was quite interesting, and I learned myself a few things, so that's good. And now we're going to do a tour of the plant. And we have so many people that what we're going to do is that we're going to go with 4 waves. So we will put the names of all of the people per wave on the screen, and then you go and you're going to follow Renard. You're going to follow Renard, who's going to take you for the first tour. And after that, the second group is going to go for the tour, and we're going to do that 4 times. The tour should take about 10, 15 minutes. We did something that I think is pretty neat, is that there is an educational value to it. So as you're going to progress through the litho machine, we will explain to you what each of the stations is doing. And at the slitter, we're going to show you what's happening with the slitter. And at the end, you're going to have a chance to build yourself your own pure pack. So you'll see it's pretty neat. So can you put, Sadie, the list? So we're going to put group number 1, and later on I'm going to show you group number 2. By the way, after the tour, everybody comes back here. We're going to have some champagne, and we're going to have also some boucher. So it's very light lunch, if I can say, but it's going to be very nice. So here's the group.